You guys, it's 3:13 on the clock, and I was just pouring coffee. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 3:11 in the morning. It was 3:11 when I looked up at the clock as I was pouring my coffee. 3 3 1 1 3 3 1 3. And what else did I get? What else? 114 411 114 411. They were sets of fours, and now it's 314. 441 114 411 444 and 707. Those are your numbers. And the sparrow. I got the sparrow again. The red shoes symbolize the submission of the Pope to the ultimate authority of Jesus Christ. In many ways, the relentless red shoes are a metaphor for drug addiction and alcoholism. This one's weird too. The Red Shoe Society is a professional membership group dedicated to furthering the mission of Ronald McDonald House Charities of Eastern Iowa and Western Illinois. Together, we recruit volunteers, raise funds. Because I got MC. I got MC. Somebody might be living in a halfway house, may have lived in a halfway house. When I looked at that, MC, I heard two turntables and a microphone. And then I mean there's conspiracy with the red bottom shoes and all that too. So y'all can y'all go check that out. The red heel was symbolic. It showed that its wearer was rich enough not to dirty his shoes and that he was powerful enough to crush his enemies underfoot. The meaning of the red shoes for the red shoe movement is power with femininity, femininity. So there's that with the red shoes. But anyway, so I threw a spread today, you guys. Let me go ahead and say this. This is a collective reading, therefore it cannot and will not resonate with all of y'all out there. It is not possible. It is a collective reading. Do not make it personal. If I'm saying you, maybe I'm speaking on me. If I'm saying he or she, king or queen, just flip all that shit around. You know how we do. These readings are intended for entertainment purposes only. Do not make any life-altering decisions. I threw the spread. Before I get into the spread, let me tell you why I'm getting the red shoes and the Wizard of Oz. I get the letter O and I get the letter Z. I got our connection feels like my kitchen, and you bring out my inner child. Now let's go play. But when I saw these three, I heard there's no place like home. That's what I heard. So I don't know. Maybe you guys need to go watch The Wizard of Oz. You'll find something there, right? I started thinking about The Wizard of Oz, and I got some shit from there. I got JEBT, and I'm learning from you. You're my inspiration. When I looked at those cards, I heard I'm leaving on a jet plane. It's like, I know it's a song. So I went and I got, what's that guy's name? So John Denver. I listened. That's not the song. Mary, Peter, and Paul, something like that. And I'm like, that's not. That's I got. Time is an illusion, just like fear. Got that too. That wasn't the version I was hearing. Janis Joplin, she did that. She did that song. I listened. That wasn't the version. I'm like, do I even know the song? I clearly heard it in my head. But none of the versions of the song was even sticking out to me, right? So then I got Justin Timberlake. I got his initials here too, JT. So I ended up putting up the Justin Timberlake version of that song. Then, of course, I had the MC at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, I heard Beck. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Where's that? So y'all go down those rabbit holes if you want to. I was gonna watch that movie, The Wizard of Oz, before I did this reading, and I fell asleep. My schedule's so different today, y'all. It's just different. So I sleep when I can. I have love yourself first, make the effort, heart-to-heart conversations with release your ex at the bottom of the deck. Ascending, Cupid's arrow, palm tree, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation, palm tree, stability, security, growth, endurance, permanence, flexibility. I got seduction, wedding, camera, affection, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference, wedding ring, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. All right. I get the Six of Cups. I get the Hierophant. I get the World. I get the Lovers. I get the High Priestess reversed. I get the Two of Pentacles straight up with the Magician and Judgment. I get the Three of Swords reversed, the Eight of Swords straight up, the Hermit, the Four of Cups, the Tower, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I pulled Mystic Moon because I got the Hierophant and the Lovers. And I got seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Is it possible to forgive and forget? How could you still love me after all I've done? With I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Somebody is really reminiscing on some things, right? They're really up in their head thinking about situations, thinking about could be job situations with friends, lovers, a lot of thinking, looking back on situations where they didn't use their better judgment, they didn't follow their intuition. I really don't like the High Priestess in the reverse position, especially here with this Magician. You know, I don't like to get into black magic and curses and hexes and that sort of thing. I mean, I just look at this as like somebody that was extremely manipulative with their mouth, with their words. They try to manipulate you. You knew better. You knew better. Hey, girl, you knew better. I think that this person is looking back on, I knew better. I knew better to fall for this bullshit, right? There's just, that's what this person is over here looking back on this past, because really they had everything. This person had everything. Six of Cups, Hierophant, the World, the Lover. They had everything. And then boom, right here. And they hooked up. Again, whether this is work, seduction, whatever. And it's like, I knew better. And now they're fucking ashamed, right? The spread ends with the Ace of Pentacles. And remember, you guys, I was talking about the trunk. There was a trunk, a box, something there. Once this person gets out of their head, this with this tower, it's like we don't like tower moments, but we gotta have them when we're doing the same old thing, or we can't make a choice. It's like God will make that choice for you. This person's really, they're meditating, they're praying, they're really looking back on these past decisions. How did I let things get so out of hand? How did I believe this person's words, this person's garbage? The the high priestess reversed with the magician. I mean, it's I don't even really. I used to would never call somebody. Um, I used to, hey girls, hey y'all, hey. I'm really. I didn't think anybody was gonna show up. I really didn't. I'm glad y'all are here. I used to not like to call people narcissists, and I really didn't even realize narcissism until my daughter brought that to my attention, that it very much is a real thing. um the narcissists, they need love, they need prayer, and they probably need it even more than like non-narcissists. um and I think we all have a little bit of narcissism in us. And even if we're not narcissists, we can take on those energies because of where we match energy. So it's like, you might not be a narcissist, but here you are acting like an asshole because you've been dealing with them, right? So that what this person, what they're doing right now is they're taking this time out. They're healing. The last card out was the Star. So it's like everything really kind of did have to go this way in order to heal some things. These could be situations from childhood, because y'all remember in the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy lived with Annie M and her uncle, right? So maybe this person, maybe their parents left them there. Maybe their parents crossed over. Maybe they weren't raised by their parents. And then whether the people that raised us, whether they were good, decent people, because remember Annie M and the uncle, they were the church goers. They were really sweet to Dorothy. They loved her. But there's still going to be some abandonment issues there. So you guys just kind of apply that to however it resonates. And then the storm comes, right? The storm comes. The tower comes. And I was getting raised on a farm. They were raised on a farm, but even before that, remember what's her name? What's her name? The witch. She's the witch, and she's riding a bike, right? And she comes over and she's like, that dog. I take your dog and her little dog too. I don't know, but she, Annie M is like, she's a good woman. She wants to cuss her out, right? She wants to cuss her out. And there's something about that reminds me of my granny, y'all, because my granny she wouldn't cuss. She wouldn't cuss. And then it's just, you're gonna find something there. So anyway, and then there's that basket again, the trunk. She puts Toto in the trunk, and she takes off. But Toto jumps out of the basket and he runs back because he's loyal to Dorothy. The movie goes on. She meets up with the psychic, and he's telling her things to get her to go back home, right? He's kind of bullshitting her just to get her to go back home. Y'all watch that movie. And the house falls on the witch, and there's the red shoes. I was just talking about the red shoes. I don't know if y'all caught that. The little people, the follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. I'm gonna give you guys things, right? I may not say everything I'm seeing, whether I see it or not, or whether I get sidetracked. Sometimes I'll see it, I won't call it. Follow the yellow brick road. Figure it out. Go figure it out. It's here. It's here. You'll figure it out. The scarecrow, the Tin Man, the lion. It's all there, you guys. The lion needed courage. The Tin Man needed a heart. The scarecrow, he was looking for some brain, right? Yeah, he got some brain, all right. He got some rotten apples thrown at him, which also leads me to something else. Somebody might have caught an STD, whether that's a physical, sexually transmitted disease, or whether that was the spiritually transmitted disease. For some, I do think that it was a physical STD, and that's how. For some, it was a physical STD, and that's how they knew that this was bullshit over here, because it's like I didn't hermit. I wasn't out here doing these things. How come I got an STD, right? And then again, it's that spiritually transmitted disease. And when you figure out you've got one, it will keep you, whether it is a spiritually transmitted disease or a physical one. It'll keep you in low vibrational energy, shame, and all that sort of shit, right? So somebody might need to talk about that too. Hey, I got this, or I picked up this, or whatever. And I think that, they may be a little bit nervous to talk about that. Also, too, you might want to, let your people know. Take the lavender bath. Take the spiritual bath. Pray on your junk. Pray on that situation. These two, King and Queen of Swords, they were together at the bottom of the deck. He's on top of her. There's something you're just being protected from. You're being protected from. I'm getting military again. I'm getting military with this King of Swords and this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, that's that wounded warrior, right? That's my Marine card. I'm telling you, this person, they went and they followed the yellow brick road, right? They went and they looked into some shit. They looked into it, and now they're kind of just like processing everything that they saw, everything that they've been through. Remember throughout that movie, all their little trials and tribulations and the things that they come across, and then they fall asleep in the this person, they was sleeping on their game, right? Even when you figure, when they go and they meet the wizard and he's all scary, like, and his bark is louder than his bite, right? And he wants them to go to the witch's castle or whatever. When Dorothy throws the water on the witch, she melts, right? She melts. But Dorothy didn't mean to kill her. She killed her with water. She killed her with water, y'all. She didn't mean to. Even the flying monkeys was like happy that she killed her. And then of course the flying monkeys, because if you're like extreme narcissist, you always got some flying monkeys, right? So that's what I got on that. Y'all go check out Leaving on a Jet Plane, whatever version. Go check out bRicK, Where It's At, and maybe go watch the Wizard of Oz. I was going to, y'all. Oh, and Elvis Presley, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. It was whatever this was, work, work, cheating, people cheating, whatever it was meant to be that way. It was meant to be that way. I had to take my daughter, y'all, downtown, right? I say downtown, it's not really downtown, but it's close. It's by the university, kind of downtown. She's got this job. The job is with the YMCA, so she her site is just like 5 minutes down the road, but when we go down, it's down on Crenton, y'all, and I say downtown. It takes a minute to get there, but we go down there. We go down there. That's where I'm seeing all these numbers. 411 on license plates. It's like, y'all go check out those numbers. So we ended up being down there. There's a Denny's right next door. I'm like, I need to get some coffee and maybe wake my ass up to come back here and do this reading. And then I start thinking, no, go back and watch the movie. And of course, y'all, I come home and I knocked the fuck out. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Tigress, what happened to your video? I got out of the chat and I went back to the beginning. It says the video is private. What happened? What happened to your video? I knocked out. And when I woke up, it was right before I got in Tigress's chat. And that's when I was getting this STD thing. STD. It got kind of gross, really. It got kind of gross. Like, why am I getting all this? And the situation got foul, is what I'm trying to say. It got foul. You know, if I'm not saying that people that have dealt with narcissists like should never go back around them. I'm not saying that at all. But you definitely have to kind of heal from that. Yeah. And then so I went, Tigress, your video is gone. Go hit that thumbs up for me. That is what grows the channel. I was thinking go watch the movie, but and then too, it's like this. looking, looking in all these different directions, trying to, trying to find the courage, trying to find the bravery, trying to find your hearts, trying to find your brains, trying to find home. At the end of the movie, he gives, oh, here's your diploma, Scarecrow. I would give you this diploma, right? Oh, he's all happy. You got the diploma. The lion got the purple heart, or here's your purple heart bravery. Or, Dorothy, there's no tap your shoes 3 times. So basically, it was always in them, right? Everything they needed to know was always in them. They just had to follow the yellow brick road. Y'all just want me to throw? We all want to know. Got a masculine leveling up, finding his courage, finding his strength. Yeah, because somebody stuck him. Somebody stuck him. Fed him some bullshit. Oh, he mad. It's almost like it's like he's looking back on things. Well, damn, if you just would have, I wouldn't have done this. If you just would have, and he gotta be able to take accountability for his own shit, right? I think this masculine knows that blaming somebody else for his bullshit, that's what this sit down over here is. Looking at his own shit. He gonna be a little more like, no. He could be a little more. 2 tens. He's going to be a little more leery to just take anybody's. And anybody can try to feed you some shit. Is it a friend? Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. 7 of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed. 8 of Swords. And there's something too, I feel like somebody went to jail, or they've been in jail. like I'm getting like, I really am, y'all. I'm getting strong, like military jail, like where somebody was dealing with somebody that's always trying to tell them what the fuck to do, right? If it was a friend, it was a fake ass friend. There's those red shoes again. At the Ronald McDonald House, right? If y'all go back and if you go back and you listen to what I was reading about the red shoes, right, and the money for the Ronald McDonald House, the Shriners also collect money for the Ronald McDonald House. Somebody was like, it was a temporary place to live. Is you think about the Ronald McDonald House, right? Y'all know what that is. So, like, I know when my daughter was born, and I'd be in the hospital visiting her. She had to stay down there. It was called Cozair back then, you guys. It's Norton's Children's now, but there would be families that are coming from, out of town. They will stay at the Ronald McDonald House. That way they didn't, because you're already off work. You're already having to travel to be there with your family. And at the Ronald McDonald House, they give these families a place to stay instead of paying for, hotel or whatever. So wherever this person was, it was a temporary stay. It was temporary. Again, jail, military. They had to creep. They had to creep, like walking on pins and needles, eggshells, like. I just heard even when I'm at home, I don't feel like I'm at home. Could have been with some grown ass kids too, right? It's just that question though, Millie, it's weird to me because it's like I think they thought they were friends with the four of pentacles, a heart overhead, and money was involved. They wanted to think that they were friends, but no, they weren't. Hey, girl. They was fake ass friends, or they wanted to believe that these people were their friends. Is that what you're saying, Millie? Thanks, girl. When you gonna put up a video? I was talking about you the other night too, with the tea tree oil and the wart on my toe. Is I was putting it on a cotton ball and then a Band-Aid. Well, I started just pouring it just straight out of the bottle onto the wart, and it's shrinking it. No walking on eggshells. Yeah. No walking on eggshells. It is somebody with the king and queen of swords. The king and queen of swords, they're gonna say what they need to say. They're wiser today. They're gonna say what they need to say. I mean, they just are. They have to. Heart-to-heart conversations. Love yourself first. Make the effort. This person, though, the person you're dealing with, they're really sweet. They're really sweet on you, right? There's a playful energy about them. You know, maybe they were naive. They were just, maybe y'all were too young, or they were too young, or the thought process was immature. Divine timing, yeah. Y'all just want me to throw, or y'all want to keep asking questions? Tiger says, oh, after I left the chat, the chat, because I was trying to decide if I wanted to do this live tonight, if I wanted to go back and watch The Wizard of Oz, and I thought, I missed your collective reading. So I thought I'll go back and listen to your collective reading. And I scroll back and it started playing. I see in the beginning, and the next thing I know, it's like this video is private and I couldn't watch anymore. Yeah, I mean, this person, they were dealing with some manipulative ass bullshit. And it's like they kept going back to it, They kept going back to it. They had some sort of a contract. That's not getting the same shit. There was a contract. They made a bad choice, a bad decision. That they're not dealing with it no more, though. They're not dealing with it anymore. They're taking control of the situation. They're taking control of their own life. They stalk too. They'd be stalking. It's like they're watching everything. They're paying attention to everything today. They pay attention to everything. Where when people speak to them today, they really listen. They really pay attention. They look at the time. Not just, like me pointing and looking at 3:58 probably don't mean anything, but that, look up and you see it there. Not, because you're constantly staring at it, but those numbers, the license plate, the songs, they're paying attention to everything. King of Swords. He's like, he's wiser today. 9 of Swords. He I don't got my head in the clouds. I'm telling you, he's different. He's different today. These bad choices, these bad decisions is different today. It's got to be different today. He's really thinking about that. 888. Page of Swords, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Cups straight up, 8 of Swords reversed. If this man wasn't in jail, it was like he was living in a prison of his own mind, right? King of Swords, 9 of Swords, the Devil reversed. Lust, greed, drugs, alcohol, obsessions. Yeah, he's getting out of that. Capricorn energy. The devil is a lie. He's in his feels. He's in his feels. He could be in counseling. He could be being counseled. He could be watching tarot. I feel like I done got all this shit before, y'all. Damn stalker. The damn stalker. Yeah, me too, Prairie. Me too, Prairie. 7 people in the chat, 5 thumbs up. One of those thumbs up's mine. So technically 4 thumbs up because I'm not in there anymore. I got it too. I got it too, Prairie Blue. Is that the crown? Yeah, if somebody don't watch their ass, they are going to go to jail. And this reminds me of those clubs too, like the Fraternal Order of Eagles and the those clubs, maybe a country club. It was getting fucked up. Six of Wands reversed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know that shit was shady. Public humiliation. Damn. So I just heard two things. I just heard take this job and shove it. That's what I just heard. And before somebody's shit might have got thrown out. Somebody's shit might have got thrown out. Like other people saw it happen, right? Somebody got burned. Somebody got burned. Their shit might have got burned. Their shit might have got burned. Yeah, for real. The cops might have got called. Like Hangman reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. The Lovers reversed. The Five of Swords reversed. The Moon. Listen, somebody. It's like they were publicly humiliated, right? They were publicly humiliated, and when they came back. The truths were told. Truths were told. Probably one went high, the other one went low. This King of Swords is like, I'm not falling for the trap. I'm not falling for the trap. Drugs could have been involved, trap house. I'm not trapped in this situation anymore. Somebody just felt so trapped. My hands are tied. I'm trapped in this situation, but he's got the sword here to cut himself down from the situation, right? Because the truth came out. Whatever the truth is, it came out. He cutting himself out of this. He got this sword here too. The truth is out. Or he's trying to figure out how to move forward and speaking on this shit that wasn't truthful. And I can't get away from this public humiliation. It's like showing up showing up and your dirty laundry's out there or something, you know, like damn. And people, oh, he mad too. He mad. King of Wands reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This might have happened at work. Nine of Swords reversed. The Three of Swords reversed. The Knight of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands reversed. Strength reversed. This masculine, he was either this King of Wands, I think somebody caught something. I think somebody caught something. And see, he's looking back here to this Page of Swords. He's looking back on that Page of Swords. I feel kind of like I'm getting that same reading, right? So like if it didn't happen at work, he comes home from work and finds out. So Ace of Pentacles trying to jump up out of there. This dude got burned. He got burned. Three of Wands reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. The Fool reversed. The Queen of Wands reversed. These motherfuckers is fighting, arguing. Words is nasty. Nasty. He stayed in it. He stayed there. There's something that made him feel trapped. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something I just heard. Let me tell y'all what I just heard. It's gonna sound really gross, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Because I'm just getting some gross shit anyway. This King of Wands reversed. This Three of Wands reversed. This person, right? This pissed. They are pissed. They were not committed to this situation. They were not committed to this situation. They're mad as fuck, right? When my stomach starts hurting, I'm sitting here in the bathroom and I'm sitting there. My stomach's just like, ugh. I'm sitting there, and I hear shit or get off the pot. Shit or get off the pot. This person, they stayed. They stayed. They didn't get off the pot. So that's where that tower came in. That was the shit that hit the fan, right? I mean, it's such a crock of shit. It's such a crock of shit. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed. Nobody gave a fuck about each other. It was like a string along. Nine of Swords. Oreo. It's funny that you say feels like a brick in your little mouse hands. I felt like I had a brick thrown at my head the other night. So somebody shit a brick, right? Their stomach is jacked up. They're a nervous ass wreck. Somebody's back was up against the wall and they fucking came out swinging. Somebody's back was up against the wall. This is some years, y'all. This is some years. This has been going on for a long time. Somebody, what I say, shit or get off the pot, right? And their back was up against the wall. They come out swinging, and then there's that tower. Look, y'all, look. Look down there in that red box. And remember, I kept talking about this red, not red. I kept talking, and maybe it ain't even red. Maybe, yeah, it's red. Remember, I kept talking about the box or the trunk. There was something in it. You see that? You see it how I see it, y'all? Shit. Get off the pot. And then they're back against the wall. They came out swinging, and then there's a tower. 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And then there's that box again. Something about a box or a trunk, y'all. Something about it. Their back was up against the wall. They was just sitting in it. Sitting in this shit. Sleepless nights. Anxiety. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. I'm telling you, there were kids involved. There were kids involved. Look up the seal spirit. Look up the seal spirit. And kids were involved. And he may have even been like, I do not need to be any type of influence on these children. Or I'm not being a good influence on these children. This situation is fucked. I got to go. Strength. Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Listen. This person. There was 5 motherfuckers. 5 motherfuckers in his shit. Again, probably happened at work. He was so... I just heard Justin Bieber. What's the name of that song? I've been so caught up with my job, I didn't see what's going on, and now I know I'm better sleeping alone. Because if you like the way you look that much, well, baby, you should go and fuck yourself. Because he has the strength and courage today. He found his strength and courage today. He found his heart today. He found there's that trunk again. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I'm super fucking goosed. Ace of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Pentacles. Damn. 2 of Swords, Judgment. King of Pentacles, Justice. My mama don't like you. She likes that. Wow. I just dropped the mic on that one. I'm not even going to clarify this devil. I'm not going to clarify this devil reversed. That's just moving out of this toxic energy, getting away from the toxic energy. You're not trapped in it anymore. You're not bound to it anymore. Separate. Motherfuckers, get out of my money. Get out of my shit. Get out of my life. I just heard you got your legs spread for everybody. Oh, damn. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Engagement ring. Shit came full circles. What happened? Shit came full circles. What happened? Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. The mask came off and somebody rose, right? Look at the phoenix spirit, the well spirit. What else did I say? The phoenix, the well. What was the other one I said? The seal. Captain Save-A-Ho. Captain Save-A-Ho. Was that Captain Caveman? Romantic feelings and flirt. So somebody got your back. Somebody got your back. They're gonna catch you. They're gonna catch you off guard. That's it. That's how it might be like, oh, what you doing back there? They're gonna catch you off guard. They'll flirt with you. They got passion for you. They're gonna cut up with you. Is that they're gonna be serious but silly too, right? That's balanced masculine, feminine energy. Look, they got your back. They got your back. And they did. They lost some money. They lost some money in this situation with this karmic partner. You're gonna be able to trust them, y'all. You'll be able to trust them. You'll be able to trust them. They're different today. They're different. Is blue throat or is green throat? Blue throat and green crown. But blue is throat. I should have listened to you. I should have listened to you. Crown is purple. Heart is green. Blue is throat. Blue is throat. Right? You said you were seeing blue, right? Yeah. I know it. Cock blocking big time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like it's the type of cock blocking that's like people you don't even know will be asking you questions like, what? What? Like a darker blue, almost purple. Also, that's good. That's good, Prairie, because it's like that's coming into a balance too, right? Because like all the reds and the oranges go from the solar plexus down, and then the blues and the greens go up. The feminine energy is usually more cleared from, the heart up, where the mass are ruled there are more into it there, and then the masculines is more solar plexus down, and it's balanced out now, right? It's balanced out. Look. It's balanced out. You planted the seeds with this person. You planted seeds with them. When you speak, they listen. It's different today. It's different. This person, they love to listen to you talk today. They didn't pay attention to you before. Today they love to listen to you talk. They want to hear you talk. They want to hear what do you need from them, right? How do you envision things? How do you see things? I want to hear. I want to hear how you see things. Gentle but in control. Nice. And in that blue, you were not here when I needed you the most. I now know I needed to go at it alone. I said we've been talking about that. The spiritual awakening, the Kundalini awakening, that you have to go through things. Oh, it's just, you just have to. Photograph Ed Sheeran, IW. Sexual frustrations. I'm not having sex with anybody. They probably had to go get a shot of penicillin in the ass too. Like, damn. I gotta be on this medication for a while before I can come forward. Damn. Like, oh, whoopsie. Oh, whoopsie. G. He old school. He old school. Time is an illusion, just like fear. Love me like you do. Ellie Goldwyn. That's a G. You're perfect just the way you are. What's going on with this G? What's going on with this G? G-A. J-A-G. I'm proud of you. You're safe with me. And there's a F. GF, girlfriend. You're safe with me. I'm proud of you. That's like all these cards right here, you guys. That's kind of like that, right? It's kind of like what I was saying. It's kind of like what I was saying, right? And I also too, I think that this person, I think that they was trying to protect you from things, right? It does make sense, Prairie. I don't see people's auras. Um, I saw my counterpart's aura one time. It was like gold. It looked gold to me. But like I don't see auras on other people. His was the only one. I thought maybe it might have had something to do with his eye color, you know. I remember when I saw it, like I was not expecting to see him standing there, and I froze, and then I saw the gold around him, kind of gold, maybe a little bit yellow, and I was thinking, man, that's almost like the color of his eyes. The man's got beautiful eyes, right? But he's the only one. He's the only one I've seen. That's what I got, y'all. That's what I got. I'm not a creepy stalker. No, I'm not cock blocking. You really are my girlfriend. I'm not cock blocking. Oh, you are my girlfriend. Yeah, you are. Y'all want to know something? My my counterpart, his coworkers, after he quit his job, they were asking me questions about him. I was like, I don't know. They're like, what? I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, what do you mean you don't know? I'm like, I don't know. And there was three of them. There was three of them that asked me where he went, asked me where he went. Um, two of them Two of them act like they was surprised that I didn't know. One was like, "Don't you know him outside of work?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "What?" And one one told another one in front of me that's said his name, it's girl. And he said it over and over and over. And I was like, what the fuck? So yeah. So yeah, Millie. They cock blocking. They cock blocking. But they're not they don't they're not creepy though. You are my girlfriend. You are my girlfriend. Nine of Swords in my head. In my head, you're my girlfriend. Yeah, because it did make me feel good to see him standing there. It did make me feel good to see him standing there. Because I hadn't, we used to work together years and years ago. 9 years ago, we used to work together. And then so when I seen him standing there, that was the first time I seen him standing at work. I guess then it was like 7 years. And it's like it kind of took my breath away. Hit like when I haven't seen him, it's been almost 2 years. This is like the longest time that's went by that I haven't seen him. And whenever I see him, it's like it takes my breath away. What? Oh, damn. That was in 2004. Tigers, I had a situation kind of similar to that, sort of, in 94. Yeah, it's like, and it kind of, oh my God. Was it deep? Was it deep? Take my it's like those ones. It's like those ones that they get these, they get, it can, y'all, it can be so much. It can be so much. Methamphetamines that manifest into, an evil attachment, right? And it's like they blank out. They blank out. Even, drinking too much, and then they it's like they black out and or do these crazy things. Yeah, y'all, Tiger, she has a channel, and she's a really good reader. She's a great reader, really, and she gives really good advice. It's like that's that's the type of readers like that we want to see. It's not just somebody that's like a fucking blackjack dealer. Anybody can like throw some fucking cards and, oh, this and this, but that the advice that comes with it, that's a, we need the advice, right? We need the advice. It is too. It's weird. It's weird because they'll be so nice. They'll be so nice, and then the next thing you know, I mean, the face morphing, the eyes coal black. It's terrible, and like it takes so much away from you. And like I was saying earlier, you even start acting like them, like where you lose your cool and you're like, well, fuck you too, the whole matching energy and shit, right? It's all the way around. It's bad. It's just all the way around bad. And you gotta get away from it in order to really, one, you got to work on yourself. You got to heal. You got to work on yourself. And then if you end up having to go back to those situations where it's, the baby daddy, the baby mama, mom, dad, whoever, whatever, you know you know how to handle it and not take that shit personal, right? Y'all want a card before I roll out? This reading to me, it seems like it seems like the feminine collective just kept, she wasn't worried about what this masculine was over here doing. She kept working on herself and loving on herself and healing herself and evolving and growing. And it's like the feminine led the masculine followed. Erica, go to bed, y'all. Right. Right. And there's a difference in being a survivor and being in survival mode, right? Survival mode, you're fucking cutting everybody. You can't trust anybody. You're cutting everybody. That isolation is it's not like how we will hermit, go inward, work on some things. Survival mode is an isolation that's it's not a healthy isolation, right? Yeah. And it almost like it's that stage of with the masculine collective, and maybe it's the feminines that do it too, that are doing it too, that looking back, how did I let it go? I think it's the masculines with the King of Swords there and the King of Wands reverse. How did I let this shit go on for so long? How did I let this consume me for so long? And then that's part of the process. Because I mean, whether people do shitty things to us or not, we still have to take accountability as to why did we stay? Why did we allow it? Why did we not say, I don't like the way that this makes me feel. I don't like the way you're speaking to me. I don't like the way you're treating me. I don't, you know. Mhm. Yeah, because that primal, that rage, that hey, fuck you, I don't have to put up with this shit, because that's the beginning that's what gets that ball rolling as to I'm not gonna put up with that shit no more. I'm not. Yeah. You get mad, right? Fuck that. Hmm. So that's where the masculine collective was fucking, they were mad, right? Now it kind of looks like they're just, maybe they're not mad now because I started here. They were mad, and looking back on it. Yeah, tigers, and I think that this retro has brought up a few more things that to look at again. Look at it again. You think you worked on it, you think you healed it, and then there's been some things that come back up. It's like y'all, it's like nobody's perfect, right? Ain't nobody perfect. I'm not perfect. Y'all ain't perfect. We all make mistakes all the fucking time. All the time. It happens. It's how you catch it today. It's how you relate to it today. It's how you react to it today. That's gonna define the growth, right? It's that King of Swords again. Yeah, the collective is moving forward. They're moving forward. Getting out of the blocked energy, going for what makes them happy, and it's honesty above all else. And I think also too, you guys, it's like when you get real, when you get honest, and you don't get so judgy, right? When you see other people going through things, and you see other people going through situations, you don't get so judgy with them, right? I don't even know if I'm making sense. Worth repairing and modifying what needs tweaking. You're smelling cigarette smoke. I smell cigarette smoke at work. Prayer, he says, every rock bottom, every shadow time, every heartbreak, it's all a reference, and everyone you go through, you understand it more. That's leveling up, ascending, and growth. Yeah. So it's like if you don't learn the lesson, right, you're gonna get it again. You're gonna get it again, and then when you've learned that lesson, it doesn't. If you get it again, it rolls. It rolls different. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's, Tigers is like being a giver, being a giver. It's probably like that. As I have a tendency to like gift giving. Gift giving is my love language. Being a giver is fine as long as you don't feel depleted yourself, right? You can give, but who you giving to, and the person that you're giving to, are they taking the appropriate steps and actions to give to themselves and change their own? Because if not, then we're talking about codependency, right? And that goes even with the kids, right? Even with the kids. I was thinking about that too, Millie. Like, I was wanting to do nice things for my son and help my son out. And then I'm like, but look at my roots is crazy. Look, he's grown. He don't need me doing all that. He don't need me doing all that. Hey, get my hair done. Yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup. Right. And that's, that's part of controlling and shit, right? Got to be in control all the time. The house has to be perfect all the time. Everything's got to be in its place, and um all this stuff, for the kids and this and work. But then it's like, can you even get upset if someone doesn't ask you what you need? You're so busy taking care of the needs of others, and then it's like, before you know it, you're like, damn, well, nobody asked me what I needed. Well, nobody asked you what you needed, because you're fucking superwoman, right? You're fucking superwoman. You make this light work look like light work. And it's like, well, shit, I didn't have a choice but to do it all. I didn't have a choice but to do it all. And it's like, and then when you ask for help, you don't get the help. So then you stop asking. You stop asking. And that prairie is masculine energy. That is masculine energy. So don't do that. That is masculine energy. So today, when somebody says, hey, what do you need? Fucking tell them. Tell them what you need. Hey, can I come over and help you out around the house? Fuck yeah, you can come over. Don't tell them no. Don't tell them you got this. Hey, you want to go have dinner? I don't really got the. I don't get paid till next week. I don't got the. But no, I got you. Do you want to go? Let them take you. Because not allowing somebody to do something for you, that is not empowered feminine energy. That gets distorted. That gets distorted, y'all. That's not. It's like, that's where all these like the narcissist empath paradigm all comes in, because it's like, well, you know uh, a narcissist love language is gift giving, or coming over and fixing some shit, or doing this. But it's to somebody that they just are genuinely nice. They're not trying to buy your affection. They're just, it's a genuinely nice person you were just in their thoughts. They just want to do something nice for you. And if you can't allow somebody to do something nice for you, you're going to have to go figure out why not. And if it's because of what this narcissistic motherfucker over here did, that's you got to heal that shit. Because not everybody that wants to do something nice for you is a fucking narcissist. And so what if they are? So what if the narcissist does want to do something nice for you? Shit. Narcissists are fucking humans too, right? We're all used for what? When's the last time you asked somebody for help? When's the last time you asked somebody for help? So when you get let down, do you tell them that you feel let down when they don't help you? Because there could be a lot with that too, Millie, right? That could be whether they got, because it's like, because we make people, when we're there for people, right? Or if someone asks something from us, it's like we don't forget about it. That goes on your to-do list, or, I know so and so need, I'm penciling time for that, or keep it in the back of my mind. I need to do that. But not everybody's like that. You get sidetracked. And it's at Prairie, that's from dealing with people that they only give when they want something in return. It makes it it makes it a like a sticky situation, right? So when people are just wanting to be genuine, because you can still kind of be in that space of like, what do you want? So I say, if someone wants to do something nice, just let them. It doesn't mean you have to go all in thinking that, with an expectation at the end of it, right? Just make it a period. I went I went through that so much, Millie. I went through that. hmm I went through that for a long time. Especially as like trying to make all of Kylie's doctor's appointments, and the house and work, and not getting help. Yeah, and so if they're given from a genuine loving place, right? Well, then that feels really, really good. It'll feel really good, right? If they're given because they're looking for something in return, and then you figure that out, just don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. So it's kind of like allowing it and feeling how good it feels when it's genuine. Even if it's not genuine, it still kind of feels good. Don't let the intentions behind it fuck with you. Is it just only on Tigress's side, y'all, or am I buffering on all y'all's sides? It's just letting go of expectations, really, you know. Was that a baby daddy that did that shit? Tigress's internet connection goes out sometimes. Buffers. I really think it really comes down to, you know, letting go, you know, of expectations, but still, you know, standing in your own truth, right? And just, you know, speak on how you feel with the people in your life, you know. Speak on how you feel. I mean, you don't have anything to lose, right? You have nothing to lose. People will either understand that this is how you feel. Right. Yeah. And then, like, where you get breadcrumbs, but then you see them doing all this stuff for other people, and it's like, damn, you breadcrumb me, but you do all this shit for other people. Speak on it. Speak on it. Mm. Yeah, Tiger's the one in 94. His was brown, but they turned black. Y'all want to know something? Next not this coming Saturday, but the next Saturday. That's the Derby, right? Are you all familiar with the Kentucky Derby? fancy hats. I live in Louisville. I've never been. I've always worked it, right? I've always worked it. I used to drive people Derby weekend. My brother, he's general manager in a different hotels. Oh, Erica's back. I was asking if you fell asleep, Erica. So let me tell you all about this Kentucky Derby. So I never been. I was either bartending for I don't know how many years. I used to drive people, and I would drive them out of the hotels that my brother managed, and I charge them like 25 a pop one way, whether that's to the track, to the club, to dinner, whatever. I did this for years, and I stopped doing it. A couple of weeks ago, you guys, I was getting thunderstruck. I was getting 816. It's like every time I look up, I'm like, what is 816? It's like, is that somebody's birthday? I was talking to my boss, and she said that August 16th, it was like her brother-in-law's birthday or whatever. And I kept getting this thunderstruck, AC/DC. I looked at the horses the other day that's running, y'all. I looked at the horses. I'm off on Derby Day too. And the first horse I see is Sun Thunder. I'm like 816. Well, that's Leo, Sun. I kept getting Thunder. And then I saw, well, and I'm like, I screenshotted some of the horses that were running, and I sent it to my boss, and she's like, oh, Sun Thunder. And then she said, the two Phils is speaking to me. And I'm like, yeah, it's speaking to me too. Remember, I was getting those Pantera songs, and Phil Anselmo sings those songs, and I was getting that stuff from the 90s, and that guy's middle name was Philip. So I don't know if y'all are go to the track, if you get a bet, but if I was a gambling woman, I would probably bet on Sun Thunder, Two Phils, and maybe Angel Empire. And the Sun Thunder is a 99. As of a couple days ago when I looked, is a 99-1. So there you have it. And I was getting the 9119, and I think, or 816, and April said, hey, it's It's in the eighth or ninth, whatever. If I Angel Empire, Angel's Empire. What? The butterflies he once gave me turn into roaches. What? Did I miss something? Be Tigers, you still in here? Be good to you. Be good to you. Yeah, there's one. So like Churchill Downs, I mean, I probably won't go to the Derby, but we have a off-track betting that's not it's not too far. It's not too far from where I live. So I told a couple of girls like, hey, let's go. Cause I think you can still go to the off track play. I can't. It used to be called a Sports Spectrum, and it was called something else. Fuck, I can't even remember what it's called now. But I think you can still bet early. But I guess if they pull them out of the race or the odds change. I'm not a big gambler, y'all. But I tell you, Millie, when I was little, my dad taught me how to play poker. I was really young. I was like 2, 3, 4 years old playing poker with my dad. And for years, my dad would tell me all the horses that was racing. And he would say, which one? And I would tell him, and it would win. And I remember that happened for like 3 or 4 years, and I'd pick the winner. I was little though. I was a little kid. So he might be trying to tell me something, but bitch, go bet. Go bet. I want to take Kylie, like, out of town for a couple days, y'all, for her she's graduating this year. And she's graduating in June. She's graduating, and I want to like kind of do something nice for her. And I'm like, man, 99 to 1. If I hit that, that would be plenty of money to take her out of town, right? I did. I did. Spades, poker, all that. My dad had me playing all that. I was like my dad had me, Millie, but I was shuffling cards like that when I was little. Like that. When I was little. This shit's crazy. So I took Kylie over to the Denny's, which is right next to that the YMCA place, and I'm thinking I had to go over here and get some coffee or something, and we get there, and There's like music playing or whatever. And y'all know the song Riding Dirty? Y'all know that song? I hadn't been to Denny's in forever. I was trying to eat all healthy. I'm like, their healthy sucks. Like egg whites and shit and fruit. And then Kylie ordered these little like pancake puppies or something. I'm like, that shit's like crack. Yeah, I hadn't been to Denny's in a long time. Yeah, that's from when I was a kid, Erica. Catch Me Riding Dirty. Y'all know that. So it comes on while we're in there, and Kylie says, "You want to know what my senior quote is?" I said, "What's your senior quote?" She said, they see me rolling, they hating. She uses her wheelchair as skull, y'all. I fucking fell over. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, I'm losing my shit. All these little girls have been being all mean and shit to her. I was like, what the fuck, man? The school year is almost over. They see me rolling, they hating. Who sings that? It's about I think it's about trying to get away with dealing drugs. I think that's what it's about. Who the hell sings that? Trying to catch me riding dirty. Riding dirty. I think it's a Chameleon. Chameleon. My music's so loud. Featuring Crazy Bone. That's a Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think they're from around here too. Weird Al did it. This one's more like me, white and nerdy. Yeah, that's me. White and nerdy. He got a grill. My daughter, y'all, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? These little girls are so mad at her. These little girls was so mad at her. She's like, I just don't talk to them. And the more she don't talk to them, the madder they get. She's so funny. She's so funny. Kidding me. Shredded hash browns. What did I say? A chameleon? You're chameleon hair. Because I'm white and nerdy. I don't even know who the fuck that is. The Crazy Bone though. You know, and that's funny because I was talking about Bone Thugs and Harmony and didn't even realize that was dude in the song. And I told Kylie, I said, I bet you that they didn't get big because they didn't sell. I mean, they got big, you know what I'm saying? They got big, but I think that their career didn't go further than what some people's is because they didn't sell out. That's another rabbit hole too. Like you go listen to was it Crazy Bone? had talked about, those sellout contracts they'd be doing in the music industry, right? But they're from, they were either from Louisville, they might have been from Lexington, but yeah, they're from here. Hey, those strawberry pancake puppies. I was like, get this shit away from me. Here, I'm eating healthy. And I ate like 3 of them things. They were so fucking good. I was like, Kylie, I bet you can make those. Kylie likes cooking like pastries and stuff like that, baking and cooking. She's pretty good at all that. And it's about time for her to be getting up. I hope this reading made sense to you all. I hope it makes sense. Um, speak your truth, you guys. Speak your truth. Speak your feelings. Speak how you feel. Don't don't stay quiet about things, right? If you're not telling people how you feel, they're not mind readers. Kylie used to bake stuff around here, especially back in 2020. Y'all, I'd be so stoned. She was making like fruit roll-ups and pastries. Like I got the munchies over here. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. And it's not it's just teaching people how to treat you. It's not about really so much about expectations, because when we start expecting shit from people, we'll get let down. Don't expect, but don't keep. Yeah, and there's just like solar plexus stuff too. I mean, even like doing that reading, and like something don't feel right in my stomach, and I'm like, probably it was probably those pancake, probably those pancake puppies or whatever. But I think that there's some, you know, if you think about the solar plexus, right? It's like this, whether it's you're feeling insecure, or it's thinking about how others perceive you. You may think, well, they should have just known. Well, if you didn't just tell them, then how did they just know? you know yeah, don't step on your own throat chakra. Spit it out. Make it weird, Millie. Make this shit weird. I was thinking about you, Millie, when I told that man in the store. I bet he scratches his butt while he's looking in the refrigerator, because he was all looking around, and I'm watching him look around. He's like, I just don't know what I get. And I'm like, I bet you scratch your butt while you're standing looking in the refrigerator for what you want. I'm like, he just like looked at me. He was probably like, I do scratch my butt when I'm looking in the fridge. You know, make it weird. Be lighthearted. Don't expect so much, y'all. Don't hold on to stuff so tight. It's just life. It's life. Like, don't be so don't be so serious. It don't have to be. It's been so serious for like so many years. It doesn't have to be serious. Make it playful, make it light. Say what you need to say. Yeah, I was laughing when I was typing it. I had Kylie go read it too. She was laughing. It's like, I don't know. I'll be I'll be 48 this year, and I'm just like, I'm done with the serious shit in life. I mean, I'm serious about paying the bills and all that, and get my bills paid, but like, I'm just not serious about shit today. If my house gets clean, it gets clean. If I don't, here's another a thing. Like, I took my vehicle and went to the do-it-yourself car wash this morning. I was there for almost 2 hours washing my vehicle, and I saw that there was a smudge, a white smudge on the side door, and I'm trying to get it off of there or whatever. And I even started like trying to like scratch it off because I couldn't get it off. I'm like, damn, somebody probably flew open their door. It was probably a white car, boom, and hit mine, and it smudged on there. And I'm like, well, that fucking sucks because my car's all shiny and clean. And then I'm like, there are so many worse things in life than a white smudge on my vehicle. Like, Kylie was like, yeah, the headlight could be hanging off the side. There's so many worse things in life. And when you start looking around and really looking at your blessings and looking, just look around, laugh, smile, cut up, be silly. Don't be so serious. Flirt, y'all. Life's been heavy for too long to stay worried. And I know that's what I got. What? Prairie, are you stoned right now? What? I'm not. I don't even understand. Careful, Millie, you might get pink eye from your fridge handle. What does that mean? She's talking in riddles. I don't get it. A hack this week for toothpaste. For my vehicle, hold on, I gotta pee, y'all. For my vehicle, hold on. Toothpaste. Because I was even thinking about, those magic erasers. I usually always have magic erasers, right? And I come in, I was looking down here. I usually have a box of them down here. I'm like, oh, I didn't even replace them. Because those magic erasers, they'll take anything up. You clean your bathtub out with those, and it. Okay. Happy Friday, Erica. Erica, like, I knew you was supposed to be in that reading the other night. I just didn't know. I learned some things. Oh my goodness, I learned some things. He was supposed to be there. I learned some things about Maurice I did not know. Y'all went back. I went back and was reading in the chat too. Sometimes I miss some things. I'm like, oh my God, these women, they've been through so much. My God, they've been through so much. I love your heart. That reading we did where with the presidents and all that, and we're talking about the shit that went down, and oh man, love you too. Erica always goes and be's great. I know you are, but I didn't not know that. I just like I felt like you was supposed to be in that reading because like you was going to tell me something military, right? Because I kept thinking, oh, Erica's got to be here. Erica's got to be here, and you were, and I learned things that I did not know. Thank you, thank you. It's Thank you, Erica. Thank you to your husband. And people, it's mm. You think that the magic eraser will dull the paint? I know you are. I know you are, Erica. And I knew that you were, but first I was thinking that you were military too. I knew you were military spouse, but I was thinking that you were also for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. And I did not know that he was out there, and I did not know that that's what made him sick. I didn't know that. So yeah, you was supposed to be in that live the other night. Mhm. Disciplines. But I think we're all kind of disciplined at something, right? It's something. So Millie, should I put toothpaste on the vehicle and then like just rub it in or try to rub it off? I use like the Crest. It's like extra whitening, I think. Does it matter what kind of toothpaste? As I need to schedule. I need to schedule. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll like. Mm-mm. Maybe I'll Google it. I said, I have to schedule an oil change, and I take it to the dealership. Maybe I'll ask them too if they can if they can buff that out of there for me. I got a warranty, but I don't think it covers that. I don't know. I try to get my son to go Air Force. He was so set on this Marine Corps. I'm like, go air, because he did um, aviation electronics. I'm like, Air Force. I think they get paid better and they feed them better. Yeah, I need to get an oil change. It's in that little spot. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's probably only like that big. Have a great day, Erica. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your love and your energy. Thank you. Thank you all for being so sweet to each other in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you all for we've been at it. Thank you all for staying up with me. Y'all ever hear me go, if you are new, I'll tell y'all that story one day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys be good to yourself. Be honest, but don't expect anything in return. Just speak your motherfucking truth, right? I'll keep being silly and keep making it weird. Love you guys so big. I will see you guys next time I'm being called to be on here. Y'all keep looking in to the community tab, the community wall. That's where I put up the videos and the readings, because sometimes I just don't feel like being on the camera. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next time.